Sag, welcome to the Onyx Moon Tarot. Like, share, subscribe, and comment. There's no gender in tarot. This is something that could have happened to you already, could be happening to you now, could happen to you in the future. I pull on the sun sign of Sagittarius. Check your other placements. If this doesn't make any sense, it's okay because it's a collective reading for Sagittarius. If it does make sense, give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. Let's see what we've got going for you. Wrongful advice. Someone has given wrongful advice. Either to you or you've given it to someone. Not taking a leap of faith forward with somebody. You're not going to take that leap of faith. Not moving forward. No new beginning with somebody. Okay. Queen of Swords. Queen of Swords, usually a divorced queen. Wants the truth, only the truth. Could be that you're not taking a leap of faith forward with this person, not a new beginning with this person, or might not have been taking a leap of faith moving forward in another direction with someone else, because this Queen of Swords is demanding what in the hell is going on. And you're like, put the brakes on because I got some answering to do. Flip this if it's not you. If you are this Queen of Swords saying, what in the hell is going on? Asking your person, asking your partner, could be work, something like that. Knight of Swords in the reverse is a bully. This person is a bully. They got a whole hell of a lot to say, run their mouth, but when anybody comes back at them, I don't want to talk about it. I'm not talking about it. Running away, not saying anything, not wanting to discuss it because they don't want to take accountability. So I'm going to pull some more cards, but I'm kind of getting that there was something happening and brakes were pulled, but the Queen of Swords knew something was happening. Oh, got some cards here. No apology. Ain't no sunshine when she's gone. No clarity. And bringing something back to life. We're going to keep those out for a minute. We're not using them, but we're just going to think maybe there was something was happening. And we put the brakes on that. But the Queen of Swords knew something was happening, and there's some questions that she wanted answered. And this Knight of Swords became very defensive when a question would be asked. Could be a simple question, very simple question, but no matter what, fired up right away. Didn't want to answer the question. Diverted, anger, snarky remarks, verbal abuse, emotional abuse. Knights are about movement. This is the fastest knight in the deck. Ran away. Okay? They now want to make it better with the Queen of Swords. Because just ain't no sunshine when she's gone. Could be dealing with a Leo. Doesn't necessarily have to be. But they're not offering an apology. Let's see where we go from here. The Queen of Swords knows the truth of what is going on. So you take that, whether it is you or the person that you're dealing with. You stopped, looked, and listened. Thought about it. Got a whole 180 on it. Was a little stagnant. Might not have wanted to think about it. But we took a whole 180 and thought about what exactly am I going to get? Where am I going with this? Am I making the right decisions? Getting a new perspective on what was going on. Because somebody might not have been acting like an emperor. Okay. This Queen of Swords might have been ready to split the sheets with you. Could be an air sign, doesn't have to be, just in that energy. This could be you. Flip this. Could have been ready to have a separation. Could have been ready to go through with a divorce. And you were like, oh, hold up. What exactly does that mean? Do I get to ride off into the sunset with this person that I'm thinking of back here? And when the reality hits, I know in my state, we live in a 50-50 state. So that means everything splits 50-50. Maybe you didn't want to give up 401ks. Maybe you don't want to give up half your bank accounts. Maybe you don't want to say, okay, you get to take the silverware and I'm going to get to take the plates and saucers and coffee cups. Maybe you didn't want to go through that. Or maybe you realized that there was a length of time that you were with this person after taking a time out. Bad behavior, bully, emotional abuse, because this Knight of Swords is a bully. This is verbal and emotional abuse. With other cards, it could even be DV, but I'm not seeing that. And maybe you're just wanting to step up into an Emperor, focusing on our money. Could be healing yourself and or taking time away from something to get a new perspective. A lot of arguments, a lot of tension, could be competition, could be dealing with a Leo again, wanting something to go very quickly. I'm not taking them, but we'll see if they want to come out again. You may want, Jesus, wish fulfillment, something, what you think or was wish fulfillment. You may want to step into Emperor mode. Maybe you were. Maybe to this Queen of Swords, you were the Emperor. And actions, or you held someone in high esteem, and to you, they were the Emperor. This was all in divine timing. This was supposed to play out exactly how it played out. This could have been a karmic situation. Either what you were dealing with before that you didn't want to move forward with, or what you're dealing with now. They both could be. They both could be lessons. They could also be soul ties. And you could feel that since you have not been stepping into your power as the Emperor, things have not been going the right way. And that's why you had to take a time out for yourself here as the Hanged Man, be a little stagnant and say, I need to think of this instead of just being so hot-headed, even though I was behaving badly towards this Queen of Swords. I need to take a step back for myself and think about this is not how I behave. This is not love. When you love someone, that is not how you behave towards somebody. But very defensive, verbally abusive, emotionally abusive. That's not how you behave towards someone that you care about. I gotta slow my roll. And you did. Because you see that it was affecting your life, and not in a good way. There's decisions that need to be made. You got the whole world in your hand. A decision needs to be made. This is not over. Decisions need to be made. Are they going to be on a moral high ground that you're making this decision? Or are you not? Again, flip this if it is not you. Something is not, you're not passionate about something any longer. Or you don't feel that passion and inspiration. Or there could just be a delay which is the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. It is a delay by divine timing. Maybe you're just not feeling it for this Queen of Swords now. That can change. That's all within your mind. I mean, if you've met somebody that you just think's the cat's ass and thinks is very attractive and they're just lighting that fire, yeah, that happens. But when you take a step back and you think, you know, is this, I'm a 50-year-old man and that 30-year-old little Spitfire really lights my fire. Is that 30-year-old little Spitfire going to be wiping my ass when I'm 70? Or she's going to be 50? Is she out there going to be looking for, you know, somebody that's going to light her fire when I'm wearing a catheter and shitting my diaper? These are things you got to consider. So you're going to continue to juggle. Flip this if it's not you. Juggling is going to continue. This is not a good idea. Not a good idea. We already have a Queen of Swords who knows what the shit's going on. She's going to flip, and you're going to have a Queen of Swords in the reverse. Eight of Swords in the reverse. You're not in your head. So, you're not in La La Land. You know what you're doing. You're being a King of Wands. I see it. I like it. I take it. It's mine. Okay. Okay. You want your wish fulfillment. You could drink. You could drink to numb whatever it is you want that you're not getting. You don't want it. You don't want your options. You don't want the confusion of having these options. You want it to be clear cut. Not following your gut, not following what's good for you, not following your intuition of what you think is the right way to go. Keeps you up at night. Well, I'm telling you right now, juggling is not helping, okay? Juggling is not helping. You could hear some news, possibly in regards to who you were not moving forward with, and or this Queen of Swords. Again, now we have this Sun in reverse. You just might not have the clarity or not be feeling happy, or somebody's gone and there ain't no sunshine when she's gone. You could be dealing with a Leo. You also could have been putting somebody, and I'm going to say it's this Queen of Swords, into the Queen of Pentacles into reverse. Queen of Pentacles in reverse is very codependent, very clingy, very insecure. When she's in the upright, she's the bomb. She's top drawer. But in reverse, and she does not become that way overnight or by choice. It's behaviors that she is adapting herself to. She's being made to feel insecure, not to be enough, codependent and clingy. And the Gladys Kravitz, this is the Gladys Kravitz card of the deck, thinking that she saw something and then being gaslit into no, that really didn't happen. And this is because of behaviors from her partner. And you're thinking, somebody really doesn't have enough to give me. You have a decision to make, is what I see. Now, Queen of Pentacles reversed didn't become that way on her own. She was gaslit into these lack mentality behaviors. Whether this is you or if you did this to your partner. So you really can't blame them for being not in a safe mindset. They don't feel safe. You're going out for a gallon of milk and you just don't come home. It's where they're at. Because your words say one thing, your energy's saying another. Don't forget, they know the truth. just because you haven't moved forward yet. You haven't made your decision. Your life's going to shit, but still, you haven't made your decision. Somebody gave you some type of wrongful advice. I don't know what that wrongful advice is. If you want to be out there playing the field, then you need to come clean. And you need to say, I want to be single. Maybe you don't even want what this is that you didn't take a leap of faith with. And you also don't want to be tied down. Maybe you just don't want commitment. But there could be some money issues. That's why you're holding on. You're trying to save your money because this King of Pentacles in reverse, which we have a Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Codependent together. Clingy together. But this one is making his money very shady. Very, very shady. Sneaky with the money, putting money aside, hiding money, saying, oh, I really don't have any. Meanwhile, they're taking and putting half their check in a separate bank account that nobody knows about except them. You could be dealing with a Leo. I told you you could be dealing with a Leo. There's tension, there's arguments, there's competition, but not coming from that Leo, coming from the other side. That Leo doesn't even know. This partner, this person doesn't even know that there's competition. They may now, they do now, but they didn't. They were put in a competition into a competitive fight for you, and they didn't even know that they were in. They're being compared, and how unfair is that? That's pretty shit, you know? Again, we have the Four of Swords. Could be taking a respite. I don't believe so. I just think that you're apart from someone right now, holding yourself apart because the tower came crashing down. Foundation cracked. The earth cracked. Only one person was building in this relationship on love and trust and respect. And it's taken them a while. It's taken them a long time. And it's very emotional for them. But they're picking up their toys and they're walking away. And that might have panicked you. But energy doesn't lie. You can talk the talk. You can talk all the talk you want. But energy doesn't lie. When you're out there yearning and lusting and wanting somebody else, energy doesn't lie. And if you've been with somebody, not even somebody for a long time, but if you are in a relationship with someone where you have a foundation and you're out there wishing and hoping and dreaming for somebody else, that energy doesn't lie. I'm going to let this here, again, flip it however it works. Whether it's you, somebody that you're dealing with, pay attention to who's giving you the wrong advice. Pay attention to that. All right, Sag, come back and see me next week.